And it's the right time 歩き出そう Yeah, it's the right time 恐れないでほらあの丘を越えた場所で
Hey guys, RS Chaos Master Brian here. I said I'd be doing a Star Wars The Last Jedi review. This is going to be more of like a part review, but part opinion and what I thought of the movie. Um, but just before I start, I want to say this is my opinion. I know there are a lot of other opinions that people have, but let's get started with this. So, Disney ruined Star Wars? Really? That seems to be the opinion of a lot of people. But did Disney really ruin Star Wars with The Last Jedi? I personally don't agree with that at all. Um, I've seen the movie twice already. I had to see it a second time. After I got out of it the first time, there is so much that happens in this movie that I had an opinion like I don't even know if I like this. I don't know if I like this movie. But after seeing it the second time, I went in to the movie with this question the second time. Is there any point in this movie where it doesn't seem like Star Wars? If the answer is no, then Disney didn't ruin Star Wars. Which, after seeing it the second time, that was my answer. It felt like Star Wars the entire time. Did it go the way that I wanted it to in certain parts? No. Was there stuff that I took issue with? Absolutely. Um, I think I'll start the review part of this video with what I did not like at all. I did not like that Snoke was not explained who he was before he was killed. I did not like that. Let's see, what else did I not like? I didn't like that Rey's parents are supposedly nobody, but I still don't know if I believe that. I'm going to tell you why. Because when Kylo Ren said that, he was specifically trying to use it as bait for her to join him after he had taken out Snoke. It was kind of like a way to kind of persuade her. So I still don't know if I believe that her parents are nobody. And if they really are nobody, then why did they make such a big deal about it in The Force Awakens? Also, what else did I not like? I didn't like the fact that we didn't get to see much of Grandmaster Luke, because, I mean, he is the last Jedi. He should have been a little bit more powerful. But at the same time, with the story that the director was telling, I get why we didn't see as much of Grandmaster Luke as what we wanted. Um, that ending sequence between him and Kylo Ren was awesome, even though it wasn't really him. It was just a force projection, but it still showed the potential of what he could have been. So that was pretty cool, and I felt that they they ended Luke's journey in a respectful way, like Obi-Wan. Um, Also, I mean, let's be honest, guys. When Rey went to go train with Luke, he said to her, flat to her face, I am not leaving this island. This is where I'm going to die. And what happened? He did not leave the island. That's where he died. Um, what else did I not like? I did not care for that scene that was in the cave, the dark cave, or whatever it was, where she was looking at this mirror type wall thing and to see who her parents were. That scene could have been better if it was not in there. Okay, so I told you what I didn't like. Let me tell you about what I loved. I absolutely loved that Yoda made an appearance again. That was awesome. I was not expecting that at all. And even though this isn't George Lucas's vision for the trilogy, Disney still got that character of Yoda because the lesson that he taught Luke was very in character for Yoda. So people that are saying this is not Star Wars, come on, guys. Like, I know there were issues with it. I know people didn't like that Luke died. I know people didn't like that Rey's parents are supposedly nobody, but that might not even be the case. I know people didn't like that Snoke got killed before anything was revealed. But to say that Disney ruined Star Wars, it isn't a logical opinion. Can you say you didn't like the movie because of these reasons? Absolutely. Can you say that they ruined the character of Luke Skywalker? Sure, I guess. But to say that they ruined Star Wars completely, that just doesn't make sense. Because again, when I sat through that movie, there was never a point in time during that second viewing where I felt like it was not Star Wars. It felt like Star Wars the entire time. So what else did I like? I loved the fact that that they killed Snoke. That was completely unexpected. Kylo Ren turning on his master and killing him that easy. That was shocking to me. But I know a lot of people are going, well, if he was so in tune to what his apprentice was thinking, Snoke, how did he not see it coming? I have one theory on that, which is when he was torturing Rey, when Snoke was had Rey and was saying, you know, it's time to kill her, he was starting to fluctuate towards the light. And when he went towards the light side, Snoke could no longer tell what he was thinking. So that would be my theory about how Snoke didn't know that he was turning the lightsaber towards him. However, I would say Palpatine would have seen that coming. So that was kind of a disappointment because that right there showed how much better of a Emperor Palpatine was than Snoke, you know, as the grand being of the Sith or dark side of the Force. What else did I not like? Well, I didn't like that there was so many things that they did not connect from The Force Awakens, but at the same time, this is Rian Johnson's story, not J.J. Abrams. So maybe in episode 9 they'll connect a couple more things. It gives J.J. Abrams some stuff to play with, that's for sure. Maybe we'll find out who the Knights of Ren are. I don't think we're going to find anything out about Snoke unless somehow he's alive, which I don't see coming. I also loved the Force connection that Snoke forged with Kylo and Rey. And when that was my main conclusion when I came out of the Star Wars the first time, which was that while Rey felt that she could actually turn Ben, I think she had a romantic connection with him. But once Ben split that lightsaber, all her romantic feelings for him were gone. So when she felt that she could bring him back to the light, she definitely had feelings of romance for him. Now, whether episode 9 she turns him back to the light side of the Force, I don't know. But yeah, I liked the movie. Did I think it was the best Star Wars ever? No. Did I even think it was in the top 5 of Star Wars movies? Probably not. But was it a Star Wars movie? Absolutely. It was a Star Wars movie. I enjoyed the movie. I'm glad it was made. And then the last thing I'm going to say, which again, guys, this is all my opinion, but if you took issue with The Force Awakens for being like Episode 4, why are you having such an issue when Episode 8 is something completely different that we've never seen? It's unpredictable. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, oh, they destroyed Star Wars because they destroyed the characterization of Luke, which isn't the same as what we've seen in 4, 5, and 6. But if you had done the same characterization, everybody would have said, oh, it's ripping off of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. I'm just giving an honest opinion here, guys. So, you have to decide, do you want it to be like the original trilogy, or do you want it to be something completely different? Because that's what this was something completely different. Did I like how different the movie was? I don't know. Did I like the movie? Yes. Did I take issue with the movie? Absolutely. Did I like a lot of the stuff in the movie? Yes. But to say it ruined Star Wars is just such a ridiculous opinion. And you can give all the reasons you want for why it ruined Star Wars. At the end of the day, it still felt like a Star Wars movie. So, yeah. That's my opinion. I'm sure I'm going to get some hate on this video. But if I was going to rate this movie out of 10 stars, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. I'm part of the minority. I like The Force Awakens better than The Last Jedi. But The Last Jedi was still a Star Wars movie, and I'm very interested to see where Episode 9 goes. Now, one thing I can say is, if it goes the way that it almost seems like it has to go, which is like the Skywalker lineage, ending with Kylo Ren, unless Rey ends up being a Skywalker, which at this point she's not, Episode 9 needs to be the end of this saga. There's nowhere else to take it, Disney. And if you do take it anywhere else, people are going to get mad because they're going to say that you're just milking it. So Episode 9 needs to be the last episode in this saga. That's my opinion. Rian Johnson can do his new trilogy, and if that works out, then you can continue on with that. You've got so much material that you could dive into from the backstory, but Episode 9 needs to be the end of the Skywalker saga, in my opinion. So, with that, thumbs up if you liked the video, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I do a lot of reviews on anime and that kind of stuff, so not much Star Wars, but this was a big event, so I wanted to do a review. And other than that, we'll talk to you later, YouTube. Thanks. Bye.